Before we start, I just want to say sorry again for the delay. I'll try my best to upload faster next time. Anyway, roll the clip. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Alex Dark, or a Dark Star. Call me Dark for short. Before we start, let me change my outfit real quick. Much better. Anyway, today is the second episode of Dark's Kitchen Experiments, and today's menu is caramel pudding. I know this dessert goes by many names: flan, caramel custard, and a few others, but I prefer calling it caramel pudding because honestly, it's the easiest name to remember. I've actually made this dessert many times before, so I'm feeling a bit more confident this time around. And for this episode, I didn't use a YouTuber's recipe. Instead, I followed a recipe from a website. Yes, the title calls it caramel custard, but trust me, it's the same thing. And I know the recipe only has a 3.5-star rating, but trust the process. I'll put the link in the description below, or you can just search the recipe on Google. Without any further ado, let's start baking. Alright, here are the ingredients. First, 1/4 cup of sugar and 5 tablespoons of sugar. Yes, I agree, that's a lot of sugar. Next, 1 tablespoon of water and some hot water for the caramel. The hot water will be added after the melted sugar turns golden brown. Then, 2 eggs, and 1 cup of milk. And this next ingredient wasn't in the original recipe, but I decided to add it anyway. 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Why did I add it? Because I think it helps cover the eggy smell and taste. Now that we've got all the ingredients ready, let's start the process. There won't be any step 1, step 2 in this video, because, I don't know, I just find it a bit annoying. First, melt the sugar and turn it into caramel. You're not supposed to stir it, but I just wanted to make sure all the sugar got wet with the water. Alright, it's already melted. Now it's boiling. Yeah, this angle is better. Okay, at this point, it's caramel. Now let's add the hot water. Okay, why is it not like before? Anyway, after that incident, pour the caramel into the mold. Don't ask about the mold, just like the cheesecake. This one doesn't have the size written on it. Roll it around until it covers about half of the mold. Now let's make the custard. Add the milk, sugar, and vanilla extract. Turn on the stove to low heat until the sugar melts and the edges start to bubble a little. You'll also see some steam. Next, beat the eggs. Then slowly pour the hot milk mixture into the eggs, little by little. There's no footage here, because I can't hold the camera and pour at the same time, but I'll show you the result. Make sure to strain the mixture before pouring it into the mold. Now, pour the custard into the mold. Before that, preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, I don't really know how to explain this part. Just trust the process. And finally, bake for 1 hour and 15 minutes. The original recipe said 45 minutes, but when I tried that before, the custard didn't set at all. So I added another 30 minutes, and that worked much better. But please do the chopstick test before taking it out. Alright, I've taken it out of the oven. As you can see, there's some golden brown around the edges. That's the caramel sticking to the sides. Now, let's let it cool down before removing it from the mold. Alright, let's take it out of the mold. Yes, it's a bit small, and the caramel layer isn't dark enough. -1 point, I guess. Let me take a slice. And yeah, it's small, like the cheesecake. But whatever, let's try it. Wow, it's delicious. I mean, I've made this before, so of course I know it's good. The texture is a bit weird, though. The bottom feels like some bubbles got trapped, and the top is really smooth. So, another minus point, which means the final rating is 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Sorry if this episode, or even the next one, is a bit messy with the timeline. I'm still stressed about driving school, but it's getting better, I think. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content in the future. Bye.